Morning, 4th of May, 2023. Wow, doesn't time fly? It's Thursday and I'm still on me 5 days off. Basically, we had the bank holiday and I took the next 4 days off with that, and then of course we've got another one next Monday for the King's coronation. So today I'm up just going to do a bit of leisurely gardening, and all I'm going to do is I've got some more flowers for the flower bed. Got some begonias. I'm going to pop those in, and I've got a few more strawberry plants. I want to get a few more strawberries in, and just so I've got different flavours basically. Different. I don't know what these ones are, but the strawberries. So there's 8. I'm going to get them potted in, and I've got some of those little 3 tiered planters, and about 20 of those, so I'll knock a few more of those up. Going to get some dwarf French beans in today as well. I'm going to pot a few plants up that I want potted up, and I might even put some of the tomatoes into this white polytunnel and plant them straight in the beds now and get them in, get them away. Certainly the bigger ones, and start making some room on that bench in that polytunnel now. It's time to start doing a little bit of a harvesting under that bench as well, so we can make room for other plants to go in between the onions, and get the bench folded away as well once we get planted out. So just going to have this cup of coffee and let's see what happens. Let's get cracking. So I found 2 or 3, well, 2.5 bags of the premium compost with the seaweed, and I had another bag of the cheaper version into here, and I'm now just making a mix up for planting seeds and potting on. And this is cocoa coir I made up some time ago. I've got lots of cocoa coir that I bought to make up, but I don't add a great amount of this. So I've got cocoa coir, some of the cheaper version and some premium. I'm just going to mix all this together, and that's going to form the basis of my potting on stroke sowing beans. Right, so I've now got these sweet corn potted into these nice deep modules here, transplanted. These are the ones I didn't get done the other day, and I've now got in the runner beans, the French dwarf beans, and I'm going to get them set off now. Okay, so we've moved on to the tree house stroke greenhouse now, and I'll just give you a little look in here. Oh. So I've moved all of these citrus trees in here to try and get them to recover, and I found the drier they get, the better the chance of them coming back. And there's at least one there getting some green growth on now, at least on the main stem. So even if we can save the rootstocks, we can graft to them. In here we've got some radish of some description, and I planted some French breakfast at the back. The fig tree, as you can see, it's got figs on. This is only its first year in here. But yeah, the radishes are coming along now. They won't be long till they're ready for harvest. These are the ones that are the plug plants, and I just multi-sowed them. Got one of the lavenders trying to make a comeback. This lemon is now making a comeback and getting some flower on and new leaf. Some more runners that I planted up, strawberry runners. They're now coming on and getting flower. These are iceberg lettuce, I think, single, and we just pop those in there and let them come. Don't know what happened to this olive tree. I'm going to leave it and see if it does come back, but the other one at the far end there is fine. I'm not sure. We've got loads of nectarines and peaches on these dwarf trees. And again some more citrus trees here, and another couple of strawberries. And now I've planted out a yellow tomato, red tomato, yellow tomato and red tomato. 2 Shirleys, and I'm not sure what the yellow ones are, but I'm going to say they're probably sun golds. These are the ones we rescued from Aldi. They're in the bed along the back. I've put in the sugar snap delicate peas, and I'll put some string up there for them to climb up as they start to get a little bit bigger, but they were desperate to go out. So we've got them in. You see, some of them are not quite clever, so they needed to go out quick. So I thought I'd give them the best possible chance and put them in here. And then we've got bunches of spring onions, that mystery tray that we didn't know what it was. I don't know if they're red or white, but they're a mixture. So we just dotted those along the front. All the way. Some singles and some multi-sows. Right, so another jobbed. And this red peach leaf tree is getting some fruit on, but I've noticed we had some ants the other day. So I'll get the ant trap down. Came over to the garden now, and I've put some dwarf peas in this potato bed. Now these are late, so they're going to be later coming up, or lifted rather. So I should get this harvest off the corner of this bed before the foliage gets up and overtakes these. But they're on the outside anyway, so they're still going to get the sun mostly. And it's just making a bit more use of that potato bed, not only with the potatoes, but I've got some peas in there as well now, and perhaps get a harvest of peas. So I've got some indoors and some outdoors. These are just the dwarf variety. See if we can get a little crop of peas off the edge of this bed. And then I had a tray of only 8, but I'm going to do something different this year. I'm going to grow smaller batches repetitively. So I've got 8 Swedes in here now. Growy Swede, I think it's called Growy or Growy. 8 of those into there. I don't want them massive, I just want them as small Swedes, so that's fine. I've just planted some French marigolds and begonias in here as well. As you can see, all the way up. So we should have a continuation, hopefully, of some flowers. Another productive day. Got all the flowers in, peas planted out, tomatoes in the greenhouse, peas in the greenhouse, onions, spring onions in the greenhouse. And we've made quite a bit of space on here now. There's still a few odds and sods. The trays are still pretty scattered out, but they're sparse here and there. A couple of backup Blowhilda beans there of Danny's. And I've planted these other ones in this pot. Like I said, I'm not sure if these are climbing beans, and the video hasn't came out where I asked. So I've put them in here with the bamboos. They can be moved and replanted if necessary, or just take the canes out and leave them to hang over the side. Cauliflowers are doing really well. They want to go off very shortly. Yeah, everything's all coming along now. Some stuff's just in there having a good old soak, and still more stuff to be potted out. Really productive day. More germination on the golden burpees beetroot. Right, another good half a productive day. It's 1 PM, I'm going for some lunch. I'm going to take Blue out for a gallop. So yeah, little and often, and we're getting there now, slowly but surely. Fingers crossed. As always guys, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be practical and keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks for all your likes, dislikes, comments, subscriptions, donations, suggestions. It really is much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.